Hello, everybody. Coach Kevin here. Week overview on defending transition. So it's a full week training overview here from Monday through Thursday. So I'm going to give you guys 3 sessions from Monday, also progressive sessions from Monday through Thursday on the moment defending transition. Let's get right into it. Number one, session number one, small sided games. We're actually looking for, all the way from 1v0 on a post up to 4v4 kind of thing. So obviously defending transition, this session we are focusing on a recovery run from our CDM 6. So you want to mimic the game situation where a center back 4 or 5 tries to pass the ball to your 6, your CDM, and we lose the ball. The moment that we lose the ball is the moment of defending transition. We go from attacking to defending. So this is a really good activity that you can expand as well into 3v4, but initially we start 2v3 with a recovery run from your number 6. So the whole idea here is that number 6 is trying to get behind the ball as fast as he can. So join the defense with speed and try to get the structure going. So looking for compactness here. And then the added layer to that is how to defend after you get into that structure, and then go into more like defending principles where you try to force them into one direction to create even numbers, a 2v2, or best case, a 2v1 situation where you can actually, win the ball. So you're looking to improve that 1v1, 2v1 defending principles as well. But in this case, just a recovery from number 6. So it kind of looks like this. Let me open it up. Where is it? Here we go. So number 9 dribbles, starts the activity with dribble in. Number 6 activates because that's the moment that he needs to defend. And then just the attackers, the white team, just play as they want to play. And you're looking for that 2v2 or the compactness in defense as well in order to win the ball back. And then you just have your 2 mini goals. I'm just going to let it play. So here you can extend that and an added layer where you basically split the field in 2 halves, so the attacking half and defending half, if you will, and try to instruct the 6 to not cross this halfway line. So what that does, it actually triggers the center back to make sure that they make the right decisions playing outnumbered. So obviously, if number 6 gets back on time, it's all good. But if he doesn't come back in time, you also have to coach. As a coach, you also have to coach what they have to do if they stay outnumbered. So this is a 2v3, they're outnumbered. So in an ideal scenario, 6 trails back, and you have that little structure going, right? So that's the best case scenario. Um, Winning the ball is actually a best case scenario where you try to force them one side like that, and then you win the ball, and then it's an attacking transition. Worst case is number 6. Their defending transition is not there. They're too slow. They don't react as quickly as you want them to, and they're still caught playing 1v1 on the outside or maybe 1v1 centrally. So you really want to make sure that they know and how to improve their 1v1 defending. And in this case, you see the overlap from the white player, how to defend a 1v2 situation. So that's session number 1. It'll it'll be challenging, but don't forget that defend transition sessions are the hardest one to coach. That's why they only start focusing it on transition sessions once you get to the A license or pro license like myself. So it's very hard. It's very tricky. So it will be a learning curve as well from coaches as well as players. So don't mind. I just noticed a mistake here. So that's a 6. All right. Going into Tuesday. So Tuesdays we have a half a field space, so you can actually mimic a real game-like tactical game situation, meaning that you can add your full group of players on the field and really play a game of basically mimicking what it would look like if they would be playing a game on the weekend. So we have a half field space, so still defending, outnumbered. We lose the ball in the build-up play. We pass the ball. Our right back or center back try to pass the ball to our number 10, attacking mid. We lose the ball. What do our players do when we lose the ball? Now this is very very difficult to coach because there's so many moving parts. You have to coach the fullback who lost the ball. You need to coach the fullback on the weaker side. You need to coach the right center back, which is on the dominant side where you just lost the ball. You need to coach the left center back, which is on the weaker side. You need to coach your six, who's there to hold the glue and the shape. What if countermeasures. You need to coach your number eight because maybe they're also out of position because you just had possession of the ball, so their shape should be expanded and high and wide and create space and try to find space. Versus we lost the ball. What do we do? Compactness, make it compact, keep it compact. Who's my player? What's my area to press? So a lot of moving parts. So this is basically a setup where it's your back four and your two sixes, and you can add a 10. Maybe if you don't have enough numbers, don't add a 10, just add a cone because you basically just want to mimic the pass on and the moment that you lost the ball. The attacking team, obviously, you have the wingers, their center forward, their attacking mid, and their box-to-box player and their CDM. So it kind of looks like this. This is the moment of transition where we lost the ball, so the fullback loses possession. So let's say number 2 try to pass to number 10, we lost possession. This is the moment where we lose possession. So obviously their wingers are trying to make those progressive and penetrating runs without the ball. The number 9 is going to try and find space in between the two center backs. The 10 might create the angle of support for number 6 to run with the ball. So many moving parts. Again, I go back to the A license and pro license. Very difficult to coach. Very difficult to coach, but oh so important in a modern game, especially pro level, elite level, youth elite level, pro level, first, second division, first teams. Very important. So back into it. So this is a moment where we lose possession. LOP stands for loss of possession. So number 2 loses the ball, and you see that we're all kind of spread out, right? 4, 5. This is our weaker fullback, all spread out as it should be, right? Our number 8 was a little bit more advanced, right? So this is what it looks like. So number 6 runs with the ball. Player action number 1. The player who's closest to the ball presses the ball as quickly as he can and join the defense with speed, explosiveness. So that's a 10. Second player action. Your fullback. Who or where should he run to and who should he mark or cover? He should go shortest way to goal, right? Because you want to make it compact, keep it compact. You want to have the structure going. Again, there's no point, there's no use of your right back to follow their winger. You want to cover space first and then the player as the ball is played to that. So that's kind of what it looks like. You're looking for that structure. Player action number 3. What is our left center back doing? Make it compact. Look at the distance between the two center backs. Your weaker fullback, still the same run, shortest way to goal, right? You want to create that structure again, the 4 and 2 and defending third. What's the distance between your 6 and 8 in the same line? What's the distance between players between your CDMs and your back line? So many coaching points. So many coaching points that you can easily do 1 or 2 sessions into this if you really want to focus on player actions. So this is kind of what it looks like, where you have your 4 and 2 structure, right? And then obviously you defend the cross, but that's a different topic. Defending the cross, so you want to defend the cross, make it tight. You want to defend the width of the goal. You go from zonal into man marking, etc. But that's a different session, right? You have to be really specific when you're coaching, so you can actually optimize and pinpoint everything that you're looking for as a coach. Because details matter when money's involved and points are involved and people's jobs are at stake. So again, game situation, and I'm only talking about the right-hand side. You can easily mirror this to the left-hand side where your number 3 is losing the ball to the pass, with a pass to number 10. So this is our fullback, right fullback, passes it to number 10. We lose the ball. Boom. This is the moment of defending transition. We lost possession. We're not coaching the white team. The white team can do whatever they want to because that's what happens in the game, right? The opponent, we don't know how the opponent plays. So it's all about creativity, their decision making. If we want to coach the white team, that's an attacking transition. That's another week. That's another session. That's another 2-3 weeks of tactical periodization. Not what we're focusing on. We're focusing on what do we want our red team to do when we lose the ball in midfield third, going into defending third, right? So drop back, protect the central channels, or AKA shortest way to goal run from your fullbacks and your center backs and your 6 and 8. Second thing you want to focus on, if they drop back and protect the central channels, they will be compact regardless if they do it. If you are compact, the attacking team is not looking for a forward pass, penetrating pass. They're looking for time and space. But if you guys are covering the central channel and are so compact, what do you think the space is? It's on the outside. So obviously, once you figure out the structure and the distance between players and the lines, defending, you will force them wide automatically. Automatically. Right? And then obviously, defending the cross, you protect the width of the goal. Once you're in your structure, you should have the other team outnumbered. So this is a what do we have? A 6v7 situation. So goalkeeper plus 6 reds plus versus you can add 6 whites. You can add another one, maybe another fullback on white on whatever dominant side that you're coaching on. So very tricky to coach. So don't worry about it. Again, learning curve, learning curve, learning curve. Thursdays, we have a quarter field. Thursdays, we always go into a 3-team rotation. 4v4 plus bumpers, 5v5 plus bumpers, depending on what kind of numbers you have. But with the tactical prioritization in mind for the week. So it's defending transition. So now you're looking at 3 teams with bumpers, 2 bumpers on the big goal side, to encourage the attacking team to play forward quickly, which also triggers our defending team for that defending transition to transition quickly as well, drop back. So 2 bumpers on the big goal. We have 1 bumper in between the 2 mini goals. And you have bumpers on the side that can go up and down. So 4v4 plus 4, 5v5 plus 5, 1 big goal, 2 mini goals, first to 2 goals, or 4 to 6 minutes, whatever comes first. Or, and this is the what do you call it? The incentive for your defending transition. You want to make sure that the defending team has all their numbers in their defending half again. So that's their incentive. If they do not have that, then the goal would count double and it's game over. And it kind of looks like this. So this is moment of transition. The white team attacking. The red team needs to transition defensively. So defending transition, I highlighted number 6 here, right? They're attacking, they finish, boom. Where's our 6? The recovery run did not happen, so they're still in the attacking half, which is a no-no, right? So if that happens, it counts double. So you're looking for recovery runs from all of your players. You do not seclude anybody. So when they lose the ball, they have to get back into their defending half, which is this one, right? So if that happens, the goal counts double and they're off. So let me just play it so you guys understand. So the width of the 18-yard box, the length of 2 18-yard boxes, 2 bumpers, big goal, 1 bumper in the 2 mini goals, and your bumpers on the outside. This is a pass forward. 6 makes a run. Perfect pass forward. We lose possession. Boom. That's the moment that we lose possession. That's the moment of defending transition. We have our 2 in attacking half. We have our weaker fullback attacking half. So you're looking for those recovery runs. 2 and 3 are doing it because they want to get back into their structure. Number 6 is not doing it. Boom. Goal counts double, and they're off. So you want to give them an incentive, right? So you go from 2v3, small-sided games. You can even do 3v4 if you want to a half field space where you really mimic a specific game situation, tactical. You can have your right fullback or your left fullback lose the ball with a pass forward and just coach it. You can also have your center back pass the ball to number 10 and lose the ball, etc. So many different scenarios that you can game realistic scenarios that you can do that you can implement in your session. To Thursday, it's all about high intensity, a lot of opportunities to just mimic and refresh on what we worked on the past week because you probably have a game day this weekend, 1 or 2 games. So let me quickly go over tactical breakdown, why it matters. So principles that we're trying to coach: prevent forward play, force play wide, and delay the counterattack. I think that's a big one that people kind of refer to. So delay the counterattack, drop back behind the ball, and compactness is key there. So delay the counterattack, drop off and block direct path to goal, slow down and dictate the opponent by forcing it wide. The players need to recover with speed, so make sure they sprint back to get behind the ball to support your teammates. You try to prevent the opponent from playing forward or dribbling with the ball. Those are basically the players that are pressuring from behind, so you're 10 pressuring the opponent's 6 if they lose the ball. Um, this is just a better overview, in my opinion. Delay the counter drop, slow down, recover with speed, get numbers behind the ball, press from behind as quickly as possible, and stay connected. So that's kind of what we're looking at. If you want to learn more about me, I'll include my resume also. But I'm an A-licensed coach. I have certification for club technical lead, director of coaching. With the Knights, I coach 2 teams. With the Knights, boys teams. We also have an MLS next bracket. I've done some work in a pro environment as a video analyst, performance analyst, opponent scouting, etc. So feel free to reach out to me. Let me know if you guys have a specific topic you want me to cover, or maybe do a full week training session program for that. But defending transition, recovery runs is basically the one that we focused on this week. Next week, it'll probably be a little bit more detailed, more zoomed in, and maybe get numbers behind the ball, etc. Maybe focus more on structure depending on what the game will tell us over the weekend or what we need to focus on. So I thank you all for joining. Please drop me a note if there's any topics that you guys want me to cover. And thank you all for listening. I'll see you guys back, not next week because it's spring break. It will take a while. Thank you.